Alrighty, welcome back to Hayden Reviews, and today we're talking about performances the Oscars should not forget about. Now, I say the Oscars, but I really mean all award shows. Now, the Golden Globes and the Critics' Choice nominations are out, so we have a general basis for like what other award shows may pick, as well as other critics groups awards. But this is just a small list of performances. I think the Oscars and then other award shows should not really leave. I'm not saying they all deserve nominations. I'm not saying that over other contenders. I'm just saying they need some hype behind the performances, you know. So I'm not saying this person deserves, like, one example would be a certain actor. The first one I'll mention deserves a nomination over Leonardo DiCaprio in Killers of the Flower Moon, for example. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying they deserve a little bit of hype. And I'll start with the first one because they did get a little bit of hype for the Golden Globes. Comedy musical. My first one, Joaquin Phoenix for Beau is Afraid. Now, I will stand by that until Oppenheimer, I had Joaquin Phoenix in Beau is Afraid as the best performance of the year. Until Oppenheimer. Yeah, I think Joaquin Phoenix was absolutely phenomenal in Beau is Afraid, and really, like, is one of his best performances. He shows so much versatility in that film. I know so many people did not like the film. I know that it is a very divisive film, but no doubt Joaquin Phoenix was phenomenal. He's better than in that than in Napoleon, and I think after the Golden Globe nomination, people are like, "Yeah, Beau's Afraid is clearly a better performance than Napoleon." He was good in Napoleon, in my opinion, good, but I feel like I don't know. I rarely say he's miscast, but he was kind of miscast there. But he was definitely better in Beau is Afraid, and still, I say, is one of the best performances of the year. Probably like top 20, top 20, top 25 range. Best performances of the year. I mean, that's one who's seen tons of films this year. That's really good, actually. Top 25. All right, next is, uh, Teyana Taylor in 1001. Yeah, I would be happy if she got a nomination, but it's just like, who is out? That's the question. See, like Joaquin Phoenix, I don't see him getting a nomination, but it's just like I want him to be like top 10 out of the top, 5 nominees. Teyana Taylor could actually make the top 5. But it's like, who are we taking out? Because honestly, there are 5. I'd be like, I think that's a perfect lineup, Like Emma Stone, Poor Things, Sandra Hüller, Anatomy of a Fall, Lily Gladstone, Killers of the Flower Moon, Carey Mulligan, Maestro, and then Greta Lee, Past Lives. I feel like that'd be like a perfect lineup. Now, everyone's like, yeah, Margot Robbie could surprise for Barbie, and then she's gotten both Critics' Choice and Golden Globe nominations, so I'm like, that could definitely happen. She was good in Barbie, but Teyana Taylor was better in 1001 than Margot Robbie was in Barbie. Hands down. Margot Robbie might make my like top 10 best leading actress performances, but like in that 8, 9, 10 area, not the 6 or 7, and definitely not in the top 5. And there's 2 other performances I'm going to name for Best Actress that I think are superior to Margot Robbie's. But Teyana Taylor, 1001, would love to see her get nominated at something, I don't know about the full Oscars, though. As I said, the 5 I named would be pretty much a perfect lineup. All right. One of the 2 Best Actress nominees that I think would be like my 6 or 7 spot would be Phoebe Dynevor for Fair Play. Now, Alden Ehrenreich, fantastic as well. He was fantastic. He'd be in my top 10 to top 15 range for best leading male performances. But Phoebe Dynevor was better, in my opinion, and absolutely fantastic. I feel like the Golden Globes were her shot at a potential nomination, but as she didn't get in, I don't know if she will after that. Fair Play is an underrated film. I mean, if you look at the Rotten Tomatoes score, the Rotten Tomatoes really liked it. Like, it was in the 80s, but why is the audience score that low? I might make a video just on, like, audience scores because people complain about the Rotten Tomato score. I complain about the audience score more than most. I feel like that's worse on average. When you like look at every single movie you watch, the audience score might be worse. Okay, off that rant. Phoebe Dynevor, fantastic in Fair Play, absolutely amazing performance. She'd make my top 10 for sure. All right, big one now. Sanctuary. This film has almost no shot of getting anything, but I can hope. Margaret Qualley, better than Margot Robbie. Just saying that. Sanctuary, she is amazing. Christopher Abbott's fantastic as well. It's kind of like the same thing with Fair Play. Both about very messy relationships, but like with Sanctuary, Margaret Qualley steals every single second of screen time. She is so manipulative and amazing in the film. Definitely go give Sanctuary a shout out. Come on, everyone go watch Sanctuary. I mean, it may not be for everyone, but like, amazing film. And random thing, the color scheme of Sanctuary is like absolutely superb. That's one thing you'll notice. The color scheme is amazing. Randomly, color scheme was phenomenal. Kind of think like, what other performances this year truly deserve some recognition that it's not getting? Infinity Pool. The leads in Infinity Pool could be one, And both of them did absolutely fantastic. Primarily Mia Goth, in my opinion. She was great in Infinity Pool. But really, other than that, I don't really think many other performances outside of the ones I have named. Priscilla. But I feel like people at least know of Priscilla. It was a pretty decently popular film. And I see them fairly being snubbed, So I feel like other than those, maybe some of the supporting actors from Oppenheimer, as they were just outshined by everyone else. I would definitely shout out. I know people are talking about Robert Downey Jr. and then leads like Cillian Murphy and then Emily Blunt, obviously that. But I feel like Josh Hartnett, Gary Oldman, Rami Malek, I feel like those three could honestly be in award contention. I know they all had very low screen time, but absolutely stole the show. Like, I know people always talk about Rami Malek, and then Matt Damon, and then Robert Downey Jr., obviously. But I'm like, in my opinion, Gary Oldman stole the show. I feel like he was phenomenal in that film, even though he only had, like, literally a minute of screen time. But, like, for that 1 minute, he absolutely owned it. But outside of those, I really don't see any other, other small performances that truly deserve to be nominated or deserve to be looked at as much as those ones that I have named. If you guys think of any others, let me know down below. I might make a part 2 if you guys want to see a part 2, but at the moment, those are the performances that the Oscars should not forget about. Alrighty, please like and subscribe, comment if you like, share if you'd like. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.